Peace. That's it. I'm gone. Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Big Sarge. Large and in charge of my one and only self, and it's been a very long time since I said this, taking myself up off the shelf to discover my greatest internal wealth, and hopefully you doing the same for yourself. Speak, Grunt. Grunt speak. It's been more than about, I'm not going to count the weeks, but it's probably been about at least 36 months, six times four, not a math, 24. So, yeah, it's been a number of weeks since we got together and we've been able to speak. I've been disappearing, doing some things that I need to do internally, but tonight I'm back on here speaking to you, which would make the 3-year anniversary. And, no Whiskey Charlie tonight. It's just you and me. We were looking to get our schedule back together to begin this new thing. As you can see, we've been doing some different things with the layout and the presenting. But happy Memorial Day. You know we're gonna get into that today and talk a little bit about why I've been away. Hear what you have to say and some things that you might have been growing through since the last time we talked to you. Talk about some denial, the things that the country is going through. But yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really cool. So give me a second while I adjust this camera for you and do. Comments. Let's begin so I can't miss anything. Denial. I found that to be pretty interesting. First off, let's just get in this Memorial's Day. Long time ago, back during COVID, I remember being out walking and having this conversation with God about what I wanted to do and how I wanted to help veterans get through, how I wanted to get on my platform and talk inspiration to you and how you can overcome any obstacles. And this was during the time that our country is at a unfamiliar place too. This was 2020 of May, so we were good in the COVID pandemic, lockdown, shutdown. That was the first time we was not around our loved ones. That was the first time we wasn't actually out celebrating one another, having fun. And I would often be out rucking and walking, and sometimes I'll see people out on the run. And I just remember this one particular day, Memorial's Day, it happened to be, and I was rucking, and God was talking to me like, "Hey, got to do something more to give back to the people that's going through some of the things that you went through, who are in denial about some of the traumas they may have faced on that day when they went away, when they deployed, and certain things was put in their life that you could never do away with." So it was something he shared with me. So I remember getting on my camera and sharing that with you and talking about what I was going to do and tune in later that night. And I shared a movie with you. And I don't remember the name right now, but I bet you if I looked it up on YouTube, I could find it too. But it was about an infantry crew in Afghanistan and everything that they went through. I just don't remember the name of the movie, but maybe I'll type it in the chat later. I began the show by referencing something in that movie and the obstacles that they had overcame. And they were talking about some of the American characters' name, and they never was in denial of the fact that the mess that they was in. They never looked at the situation as not being true. Denial being the action of declaring something to be untrue. They looked at the situation for exactly what it was. I mean, excuse my language, it was a sugar honey iced tea show. It was a shit show. They were living at the bottom of a valley with mountains all around and the Taliban looking down on them below, just waiting to feast on them. And neither at either time was some of the leadership, some of the sergeants in denial of the fact. And is it Sergeant Robichaud when he came in last, Sergeant Rowe? And he talked about how they would get hit, why they would get hit, and the setup of it. And he was not in denial. He knew that that was true. And sometimes in life, we are warned about some of the things that we gonna go through and what's gonna take attempt to overcome you. But if you live in denial and feel like if you're not true with doing what you say you're gonna do, remember I started talking to you about what God told me I was gonna do to inspire, to empower, to uplift, to motivate you, to let you know you can overcome anything that you're going through. But I had got in a moment of denial too. I didn't know that what I was doing was true. I didn't know that I really had that ability to influence you. But God was saying it don't matter what you've been through. I'm going to use you. You just can't be in denial of what is true. You got some ugly, you got some dirt on you. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? But you can't be in denial that the things that happen to you too when you turn true blue. This for my infantry brothers. I'm talking to you. This for the families that support you. To this day, we still losing soldiers every day because we can't talk about what we've been through. Yep, I stepped back. I disappeared on you because I know I had to look internal. And when you have to look internal, I have to shut the world off so I can hear what God wants to say to me. I'm not denying that when things are uncomfortable for me. I've been working in my life and I've been progressing too, but I haven't gotten everywhere that I need to be. But I'm being honest with you. Denial is looking at things as they're untrue. I would be lying to myself if I said there isn't more I can do. But here's the beauty in that. I've been doing those things too. Yep. I'm back speaking to you. I'm going to continue to speak to you no matter what we go through and how we grow through. Me and Whiskey Charlie going to be back doing the show for you and uplifting and doing what we need to do. But don't get it twisted for 1 minute and be denial and think that everything that we go through is easy. That would be untrue. That would be untrue. On this Memorial's Day, I hope you really took some time away to celebrate the people that we had to lay away. They gave the ultimate sacrifice on this day for us to celebrate and have the barbecue and the beer and the brats in some way. Don't forget the meaning of this whole thing too. But maybe you need to memorialize a bad part of you. Maybe you need to memorialize a sad part of you. Maybe you need to put that thing to rest and grow into what God is calling you to. This is no disrespect to the dead, but God said this is what you do. Let the dead bury the dead because the living is amongst the living around you. Don't be in denial of the work that you called to do. It's the reason that you still here. He's still preparing you. Our loved ones that committed the ultimate sacrifice, they did everything that they was called to do. Their mission was complete. That's not up to me. That's nor up to you. But don't be in denial of the fact that you have a gift too. Don't be in denial of the fact that this could be a little bit uncomfortable because I've been away from you. And I kind of been like a roller coaster, do up and down because I've been controlling my emotions in a certain way. And it's a little bit sometimes uncomfortable because this is a different way of talking to you. I'm used to being right there in front of you. But it's all good. It's cool. I don't deny the fact that this is what I'm called to do. To tell myself that would be untrue, even if I've been away from you. Even if you've been away from the family who still loves you, don't deny the fact that they want to be a part of you. But don't deny the fact that they want you to get help for you. There's nothing wrong with you need to do what you have to do to grow, to be comfortable. I see some of my brothers from the National Guard who's doing amazing things too. Wolf, of course, Whiskey Charlie, my man DJ Knox, some of my brothers from Alpha Company back at 125, my buddy Dre Durant, Kibby. I see another, like he might have been starting First Class Smith, Doc Dugan, Doc Capadagli. Like I see so many guys harness doing great things even after their career is over because they wasn't in denial of the gift they had or what they could do. So don't be in denial of you, man, but don't be disappointed if you have some times where you going through and you think the gift that you have is untrue. Speak up. Somebody listening to you. Somebody need to hear you. I hope you can hear me too, because it's been a while since I came through to talk to you the way I have it set up. It's all anew. But I'm just gonna check on my phone real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be before you long. I just seen that 11:11. Look, when I looked up at the time zone, I've been big on them angel numbers lately, and it's been really sharing the message with me, not to have no fear, to do exactly what I'm calling you to do. You see, don't deny the thing that you have inside of you. So that's hold on. Because it's been so long since I went live. This is very interesting. I'm having a difficult time switching the couch to find me so I can make sure, boom, that you can hear me. That's how long it's been since I've really been doing this thing, being on YouTube and live streaming. Because I really. That's how long it's been since I've really been doing this thing, being on YouTube. Okay, I can put that away. It's not true. I can't hear you. You can't hear me too. Well, I can't hear you because you're not talking to me. But maybe you'll comment later, and then I'll get to see, because you probably just don't notice it's me. Because it's been a while since we had the opportunity to speak. It's been a while since we had the opportunity to speak. But I took some time out because I was denying some things. Maybe you've taken some time out because you denied some things that you thought you can do too. But I admire those individuals who keep getting up and fighting their way through, because that's what you're supposed to do. Everybody got a little true blue in them too. Everything that I say, I don't always feel comfortable. Everybody not always gonna like what I say, but that's cool too, because everybody ain't meant for me, just like I ain't meant for you. Not all the time. That's what we go through. That's what we grow through. When you start denying that gift that's inside of you, that's when you stop growing for who you are supposed to be, how you supposed to serve, how you supposed to give freely. But you cannot deny the fact of the things that you've been through too, but also know it's other people who've overcome some things just like you. If you can see some of my books behind me, I have a book by Dr. Eric Thomas, E.T. I have a book by David Goggins and T.D. Jakes. Some of these guys had some denial. They had some earthquakes and some setbacks in their life too, but they knew one thing was true. If I use the right ammunition, the words that I speak to you, if I get my eyes on the target, the goals and the dreams and the visions that he set for you, if I keep using the right techniques and the fundamentals, then the consistency and the discipline, I'll find my way to the target too. I'll seek and destroy every mission that is given to me and that comes before me, because I've been on rehearse that thing. What am I saying to you? When you sure of what you do and how you do what you do, when you talk about the thing that hurt you, that you need to come back from to overcome you, when you practice doing that thing, you can't deny how true that was to help you. I know I just said a lot, might have confused you. Might have confused you. All I'm talking about is don't deny the goodness in you. Don't let a fear of being emotionally real and raw and the authentic you deny you from being the true you. Being infantry, loving someone as infantry is only a part of you. That part of your life will be a vision, a past vision. It's like deja vu. You'll go to a place and you'll be remembered like, wow, I think I did this a time or two. But don't let that keep you. Don't let that captivate you. Don't let that hold you to what you think you cannot do, because denial is denying the growth of you. Unless you're gonna be like the denial river that just flows through. But that's a whole different conversation with you. Whiskey Charlie, I miss you, my brother. Welcome, one individual. Welcome to, welcome you. It's good to be back. It feels a little bit uncomfortable. Um, yeah, that's just true. I've still been talking to individuals, but not on the camera like I'm talking to you, unless I'm on a different podcast where I'm not controlling that thing. I'm just doing what I need to get on there and jump on there and do. Forgive me, I missed my meeting for tonight too, but this is just different. I got a different view, different office setup view. And man, like I said to you, I just been digging into what he's calling me to do. I don't want to deny myself worrying about you. I don't want you to deny yourself worrying about what you previously went through. You've overcome those things. So go do what you got to do. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't have all of you to have the boundary set for you to keep challenging yourself to be a better version of you, the money will not help you get the best of you. The physique will not help you get the best of you. The degree will not help you get the best of you. You have to deny everything that you think you cannot do and not live in denial of anything, because it's all possible. It's all possible. Happy relationship with yourself, happy relationship with the creator of all things, whatever you call that for yourself, not a religious thing, but a spiritual thing. I heard somebody say, I grew up in North America. God's the way they talk. We did pray in school too. So I ain't mad at you. Don't be mad at me. You represent your spirituality for free. I represent my spirituality too. But we understand that it's something bigger than you. And if your spirituality is anything like mine, it tells you not to deny you too. You have to speak impeccable with your words. It's sin like to deny you. That's what we felt in infantry, true blue. You come up against the infantry, it ain't nothing we can't do. And we own a night too, so we gonna walk up on you, we gonna creep up on you, we gonna run up on you, we might surprise you, we might silent attack you, but when we get to you, you know we there to do what we came to do. Ain't no denial in that. That for sure is true. But are you doing that when you fighting for you and you fighting for your life to get to where you want to be too? It's never too late until they put the dirt on you. Yeah, I know it's Memorial Day and we celebrating people that we lost too. But it's never too late for you to honor them by doing what he's calling you to do, because they did what they were called to do. And it might have been uncomfortable you to deal with that too, but it's okay. We're making it through. Yep. Yep. It's okay. It is okay. No longer do should anybody live in denial in any way. Sometimes I forget that a multitude of people are listening to what I have to say. Some of those individuals know me from a young man as EJ. Some of those know me from the little kid around the block on Fielding from around the way. Some of them individuals know me as Corporal Smith, Sergeant Smith, Staff Sergeant Smith, Mr. Smith. Some of those people know me as Ethan. But one thing that I know that is true that most people can't deny about me, it's always something funny that I'm attempting to do. It's always something passionate coming through, and it's always me being real with you. But regardless to what they know about you or what they think about you, the one statement that remains true: you will only become what you believe about you. People could see you before you see you, but if you live in denial of what he's saying to you, then your life will never be true. Everything that you desire is for you, but you have to give of yourself to be in service too. Yep, 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 yep. I said I won't be before you long. This is like a welcome back, a remix to an old song. Pardon the interruption, pardon my time away, but it has been great. Shout out to the lovely Keys for engineering this thing and updating what you see and a speak grunt and a live stream and a topics and a commenting and all the wonderful things that you'll begin to see. I want to say shout out to the lovely Keys. Shout out to Whiskey Charlie. Shout out to his wife and the things that they do behind the scenes. So I'm looking forward to this season of reacquainting ourselves with you, doing what we are called to do, what we said we needed to do, not be in denial, because anytime two or three gather together, there's nothing that they cannot do. But you got to stay the course and keep fighting to get to the best version of you. People gonna talk about you. People gonna tell you what you doing ain't cool. People gonna say where you been, what you been up to. We've been missing you, or they gonna be hating on you too. But listen, if you in denial of you, then that's when it becomes true of what you cannot do. But you could also change your mind in that too. So hey, denial is very uncomfortable for most individuals, but most individuals are living in denial because let's face it, it's been taught in this country for a while, not knowing who you truly are and who you really called to be. So you got to seek it for yourself and you got to find it deep within thee. And it's bigger than money, it's bigger than things, it's bigger than you. How do you serve others in what you do? What do they say about you? What will the legacy you leave behind you? Your name will carry on. It's no denying that. That's true. We know some great individuals by recognition, and we know some horribles too. Some facts can be skewed, but you can't deny the view of what you see in front of you. Get the help that you need and helping you do what you need to do. I don't know who this might have helped, but I hope that it helped you. This has been another wonderful edition of Speak Grunt 3-year anniversary. Even though I've been taking some breaks. I don't know if you've been missing me, but I've been definitely doing some things behind the scenes, working on me and building what you see. So look forward to me and Whiskey Charlie coming back to you. I do believe on Friday because of 9 to 5 jobs and how things are set up that way. But I definitely wanted to come back and make sure I talk to you. And I want to say thank you for the people that rock with Speak Grunt and still be on Facebook, posting in the group too. Hey, man, thank you. We appreciate you. Jump over there on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the chat what you want to talk about, and we're going to set it up to where you can jump on a live too. And you can directly talk to us, and we can directly talk to you, even if it's just for a minute or two. Gotta let us know what you represent, what platoon you represent, what you come through. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Don't be in denial. You can do anything that you put your mind to. I don't have a lot to be before you for long. This 25, 24 minutes is going to have to do. But me and Whiskey Charlie will be back real soon. And we can dig a little bit deeper in this topic to enlighten you. So I hope this motivation and inspiration was something for your situation. Free and relax your mind. Speak Grunt by grunts for grunts. Everybody welcome, but everybody cannot and will not be a member. Do you remember? I do. It's been a while since I've said that to you, but y'all have a wonderful night. Peace. Yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me. We ending. We're gonna see y'all next time. 25 minutes. Boom.